Hey everyone, it's Justin here at Motion Mazda in Orangeville. We're here to take a look at the new 2023 Mazda CX-50, do a quick walk around video. So let's have a quick look. Here we are at the front of our 2023 Mazda CX-50. So it comes with our standard 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine. Does have a turbo option on the GT model, as well as you're going to get the LED headlights, the parking sensors, as well as the forward-facing camera, so that way you have a clear view at all times. You'll also notice the car is a little bit wider, a little bit shorter than our standard CX-50. This gives the car a little bit more stability, whether you're driving on-road or off-road. Here we are at the side of the car. You'll notice here that all the GT models comes with our 20-inch wheels, as well as we do have the plastic cladding along the wheel here, as well as the side, which helps for any off-roading, prevent any rock chips or stone chips from hitting the car. We also have power folding mirrors, as well as our 360-degree camera attached to that mirror. We also have our LED turn indicators, which will let anyone know when you're trying to make a lane change, as well as come standard on all Mazdas, our lane departure warning, lane keep assist, as well as our blind spot monitoring. Up top, you'll notice that all CX-50s come standard with the roof rails. This does allow you to store any gear up top, as well as add any kayaks, canoes, bikes, anything that you might need for your outdoor adventures. Here we are at the back of the CX-50. You'll also notice here on the GT model that we do have back parking sensors, which do allow for rear cross traffic alert, and it gives you more safety when you're backing out of tight spaces. You also do have your backup camera right here, as well as you'll notice that the trunk does come fairly flat down to the bumper here, which does allow for a little bit more maneuverability, as well as make it easier for loading cargo in and out of the trunk. It does have a power lift gate. Adjustable height on the lift gate, so you can adjust how high it lifts depending on how high your garage is. You will notice you do have a little bit more trunk space as well, a little bit deeper, a little bit wider. The floor here does come level to the bumper, which does make it easier to slide cargo in and out, so you're not lifting it out of the back. You also have 60/40 folding seats with latches back here that do allow you to have access from the back. Fold flat, which allows you to add even more cargo. Here we are at the back seat of the CX-50. As we open it here, you will notice that you do get almost a 90-degree opening on the car, which does allow for easier access, as well as easier to load your gear in and out. You'll also notice here that the cladding does wrap around to the bottom here to give extra protection down to your door sills. As we hop in the back seat here, you'll see there's plenty of room for any passengers you might have, as well as heated seats with 3 different heat levels, as well as 2 USB charging ports for anyone who might need to charge their devices. Here we are inside the car. You'll notice here on our heated steering wheel that we do have our Bluetooth controls over on the left-hand side, as well as our volume controls. Our info button here will change the information that we see on the dash right in front of us. On the right-hand side here, we do have our radar cruise control, which does allow you to set the distance that you would follow the car in front of you and how close you get to it, whatever your comfort level is. We do also have our traffic jam assist, which does give you more controls when you're stuck in traffic. Both models of the CX-50 do come with automatic high beam control. So if you are on a dark road out in the country or late at night, no street lights, the high beams will come on automatically. If they sense headlights coming towards you or tail lights in your cameras, they will go back down to your low beams automatically. No more needing to worry about adjusting or blinding the person coming towards you. We do have rain sensing wipers as well, which will automatically come on when they sense moisture on the windshield, as well as the ability to set them to intermittent if you so prefer. You'll also notice that we have the terracotta interior in this model, as well as the accent stitching. You'll also notice that we have a very sleek looking dashboard, a very slim display screen, which does not block the driver's view, yet still gives them access to all the information they might need. Coming down, we do have our dual zone climate control. We do have both the option of heated seats with 3 levels, as well as cooled seats, again with 3 levels. Dual zone climate control does allow individuals on both sides of the car to adjust the temperature to their preference. If we come down, on the Mazda CX-50, we have the new Mazda MyDrive Select, which does offer 3 different modes of driving. We have our normal mode for everyday driving. We have our sport mode for when you need that extra little bit of power, tight roads, nice little more turning capabilities. And if we come all the way down, we have our new off-road mode, which anytime you leave the pavement, gives your car more stability and a better handling feel when on and off the road. In the center console here, we do have our HMI controller, which does control our center screen here. In our entertainment section, it does allow us to go into our different sources. So we do have access in the GT models to FM, AM, or Sirius radio. This does also come with the Bose speaker system in the GT model. As well, we have access to our navigation system, as well as our communication, which allows us to connect our phones to the vehicle as well. Another feature that comes on our GT models is our advanced driving display. So as you're driving, it does project your speed onto your windshield, which you can adjust where it sits on your windshield so it's not too distracting. It does also give you traffic sign recognition, which will show you the speed signs for the zone you're in, as well as any upcoming stop signs. Also in the new CX-50, we do have a panoramic roof, which is a first for Mazda. So as we open up the panel here, you'll see we get the full panoramic expanse. And with another push of the button, we open up our sunroof as well. All right, here we are inside the new Mazda CX-50. Let's take it out for a test drive. So with the GT models, you'll see that you get your rear view camera, as well as you do get your forward-facing camera as well, which will stay on for the first few seconds of driving, just so you can see what is in front of you as you're pulling out of different parking spots to make sure there's nothing in your way. With the new 2.5 liter turbo engine, Mazda is using a new twin scroll turbo, which does give a few extra horsepower, a little more torque than the more traditional dynamic pressure turbo system they've used in the past, which does allow for excellent acceleration and the power there when you need it. You'll also notice that the cabin is very quiet, as Mazda has put a lot of effort into trying to reduce the road noise, harshness, and vibration that comes into the cabin, whether you're on-road or off-road, which makes for a very pleasant and more comfortable ride. Mazda has also tailored the seating and the layout of the vehicle to the driver, making everything very intuitive, easy to access, and able to do it without having to take your eyes off the road. With Mazda's GVC Plus driving system, you'll notice that as you're taking turns or bends in the road, you'll notice that there's very little in terms of driver sway, as the vehicle will slightly add brake pressure to the different wheels, which allows it for a more smoother ride and giving the vehicle almost a feeling of a 50-50 weight balance for better control and handling. With the Mazda MyDrive Select system, as we're turning onto a dirt road or leaving the pavement, we're simply going to tap down on our MyDrive Select, put it into off-road mode, and just like that, we have the same control and feeling as if we were driving on a paved road. Even on a rough dirt road in the off-road mode, you'll find that the vehicle still handles perfectly well and reduces a lot of the vibration and harshness that you would expect to come through the vehicle without the system. As we turn back onto the highway with the 2.5 liter turbo, you get nice smooth acceleration with all the power you need to get up to speed quickly and safely and feel like you're in control the whole time. So we're just going to wrap up this video as we head back towards the dealership. And as you can see, lots of great features in the new CX-50, and I hope you come by to check it out.